Hey, Dr. Peabody here, providing a quick instructional video on how to poach eggs. First off, take your poacher. As you can see, I've got a 4-egg poacher here. Fill up the pan with about 1 inch of water. Bring it to a strong boil. And add just a splash of vinegar. Now, why add the vinegar, you may ask? Well, the vinegar helps keep the egg whites together. So a very crucial step. Now go ahead and bring this to a boil. Alrighty, as you can see, our water is beginning to boil. Take the top part, lay it on top of the pan here. Now make sure these devices where the eggs go are not covering up the air vent holes. Now you're going to need some kind of lubrication on the actual pieces where the eggs go. I like to use canola oil myself. Spray a little bit on there. And give that just a minute to heat up. Alrighty, well, I like to just crack my egg here on the side. Now be very careful. Steam is coming up from these vents, so be careful. Do not burn yourself. Now, some people like to crack their eggs into a separate container and then pour them into the poacher. I'm not a fan of that technique. I think it just is another step in additional cleanup, but hey, choice is yours. Now, once you get all your eggs in here, bada bing, put the top on and set the timer. I like to do 5 minutes. 5 minutes is going to give you, I would say, an over medium cooking. So you're going to have some runniness to the yolk, but the outer parts of the yolk will be cooked. So you can cook these eggs to your preference. Now, one thing I did not mention is when you first crack your eggs inside and they're starting to cook, that's a great opportunity to add condiments in there if you'd like. Sometimes I'll put a little Tabasco in there. I've got some ghost chili salsa. I'll scoop some in there. Key is to do that right after you crack the egg in there before it really starts cooking up. That way it's all cooked together. So feel free to experiment with that. Alright, the timer is off. Kill the heat. Remove from the hot portion of the stove, remove the top, and serve the eggs. I like to use a little hot pad here. Grab that right there, jump that on. Fantastic. Now, in all honesty here, you can use your bare hands, although be very careful, do not hurt yourself. I've seen some people use tongs in this scenario. Again, I typically use the little hot pad here, but see, it can sometimes touch the egg, so choice is yours. Now, be very careful, they are very slippery. So if you're serving these to children, I'd suggest putting them in a bowl. I like to throw a little pepper on there. And just to give you an idea of what 5 minutes looks like, we'll go ahead and cut right in there. Ooh, some nice run, but notice it's cooked around the edges there. And since I just pulled these off, these are still probably going to cook for maybe another minute or so. So, looks fantastic. Again, this is Dr. Peabody. I hope you enjoy the incredible edible poached egg.